Double CC, no Chanelli. Let's go get some money today. Shouts out to Biker Daily. Shouts out to 99 Honda Civics. And shouts out to Speed Racer 14. All the homies. Alright, you know how we coming today. Man, I did y'all a solid last night. You guys, y'all see what I do for you, man? I put my health, my life, my sleep on the line to come stream for you guys because I'm really built differently. But I love you guys, and I'm not gonna, continue to throw that in your face every time, an argument breaks out. Anyways, we got a lot to address. All right. So, but first off, before we do a deep dive into this, I just want to say, hey yo, we women, y'all gotta stop saying "suck my dick." Okay, that's really inappropriate. It, in all actuality, it's not kosher. It's super vulgar, and it's not true. That's a lie, right? Why are you identifying as a cisgendered female, telling another human being, telling another heterosexual, cisgendered male man, telling him to suck your dick? All right, let's take it back to reality and stop living in, you know, fantasy, imaginary land. Why are these words being uttered out of your mouth? Right? It's so disgusting. Hey, come suck my dick. Suck. And I know that's a very like New York thing to say because, like, for some reason, y'all are like super aggressive and just like very demeaning and vile with your language, which I understand. It results in a lot of people getting clapped up and resulting in death. So yeah, you guys should stop that. I literally just saw a video of Caribou. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, yeah, who's that? Yeah, in all actuality, it doesn't really matter. But she has some kind of relevance, and she got arrested, and clearly she's upset, spazzing out on the police officers. She just keeps saying, "Oh, suck my dick," and it's just like, bro, like what happened to like proper decorum and females being soft and submissive? It's nasty. Okay, so let's just stop this. Anywho, moving on. What I was trying to tell you guys yesterday, and the reason why my stream, you know, was probably looking kind of weird this past weekend Saturday, is because when I have friends around, when we go out, I don't mind sharing, my stream with other people for them to, talk they talk, get their shine and everything. I don't mind, okay? I'm a very carefree and non-envious type of person. I was outside about to get into a fight with another individual. Now, if you guys know me, right, I'm not a tough guy, okay? I don't like to just fight people, and honestly, I absolutely hate bullies. But we had this character around us that night who likes to talk a lot of shit, okay? And personally, I'm not with the talking, okay? If we have an issue, say what you gotta say, one or two sentences, and then let's go outside. Let's settle this, okay? All right. I can really put hands on you, right? You can attempt to do, what you trying to do to me, and then afterwards we dap each other up, and then we go grab a beer, or we go grab a drink, whatever. Okay, handle this like real men. Fact is that me and this individual, there had been a couple of altercations before this, and he kept he kept pushing the line, right? And so these were his words, okay? Before this happened this night, he said to me, at some point we're gonna have to fight. Right? He said this to me on two different occasions. Now I heard it. It went in one ear, It didn't go out the other. I pondered on it. I thought about it. I said, you know what? I can see what type of individual this guy is. And yeah, you're right. We're going to have to fight at some point. So I will grant you this fade. Okay. I'm not scared to fight. I'm not even scared to lose a fist fight. If a nigga won't fight me, yo, let's get up. Ain't nothing else to talk about. And on a separate occasion, because on two occasions he said this repeatedly. Yo, we're gonna have to scrap it out one day. Okay, whatever. Brushed him off. On another occasion, he actually threatened my life. Right? I don't take kindly to threats. So this had been months prior. I hadn't seen him for a long time. Saw him again this weekend. I approached him. We spoke. Well, actually, he did a lot of speaking. I did a lot of listening. When he was finished speaking, I said, yo, I reminded him, you said, you came to me and said, you know, you, we're going to have to, shoot this fade. I reminded him of that. And I said, listen, the people we came with, you can look through the window. Nobody's there right now. They're all downstairs in the bathroom. We can go down this alleyway or we can go over here around this corner and really get shit popping, okay? Because I'm like that, okay? I like to fight. I don't fight all the time. I'm not going around here just socking niggas out, right? On some Debo shit, on some, I just want to bully niggas, right? But you came to me because you feel like you guys. Now this nigga always feel like he's something to prove. I'm like, bro, you in a competition with me, bro? Is you smoking the rocks, bro? Anyways, I digress. Came to him like, bro, no one's there, right? And the thing is, nobody gotta know. We can go over here around the corner, down the strip, around here to this secret garden, and really get it in one time if you want this fade. He said, no, I don't want to do that because I don't have a problem with you. Okay. I'm not going to push. I'm not going to bully this nigga into fighting. Okay, I said, you know what? He don't want to fight. He just want to talk. Pussy. Cool. All right, I left it alone. He said he don't got an issue with me. He don't want to fight me. He didn't even want to fight me on no friendly fade. I'm talking about me and my homies, right? My boys who like I'm really like this with. We really locked in. We just fight each other just to, sharpen the iron. All right, we're not going like all out like I'm trying to take your head off. But it's just a friendly fade, you know what I'm saying? You and your homie, y'all fight just to see, yo, nigga, you still got it? He didn't even want that. Edit Roblox says hi. Yo, what's good, Edit Roblox? So I'm like, bro, why is you talking? All right, if you're not really about action. Like, let's fight, nigga. Let's fight. You keep talking about fighting. Now I say, all right, come on, let's get it. And then you get scared. So he didn't want to fight. Go back inside. Finish my drink. Then that's what other homie, he got the stream, right? That's why I'm not there on stream pretty much all Saturday. Because I'm outside, really trying to settle this, right? Because the niggas just keep talking. Anyways, we go back inside. We like, all right. We like to hop around from like bar to club to bar all night. You know what I'm saying? So we finna wrap up at this bar. And we about to go to another city and go see what the club's looking like. So everybody finna leave. Other homie come up and like, yo, we gotta pay the bill real quick. It's this much. So I'm looking around. Everybody's kind of doing one of these like this. So I said, all right, cool. I'll pay the bill. How much is it? Homie come up to me and says, it's this much. I said, all right, cool. Let me pay with my card. He said, nah, we gonna do cash. I said, all right, cool. I got it, right? I said this in front of everyone. I got it. I said, yo, stay right here. I'm finna go right across the street to the ATM, grab the bread, come back over here. Literally, the ATM is right across the street. I said, I will handle it. Y'all stay put. I'm gonna go grab the bread and bring it right to you personally. I come back. This character, because he always got something to prove, this character comes and is like, oh no, I'm paying it. I'm like, yo, my nigga, Y'all just heard me say I was gonna pay it. Y'all just seen me leave, go out the way to go grab the bread to pay for all this so we can keep it moving. What the hell is you doing? Well, which you really on right now, right? So I proceed to walk up to the waiter to, pay for the bill. Homie gets in my way, grabs me like this by my arms, and like whispers like in my ear, like, yo, I got it. Like, don't make me do this to you. I snap, right? Because I'm like, yo, my nigga, first off, you not finna do me no type of way. All right. And number two, I just offered you the fade, which you ducked 2 times outside. Now you want to be tough guy in front of all these niggas. Like, yo, you're doing a whole lot of talking. You're doing a whole lot of showmanship for all these people. And I'm not really about that. So this we got into it. This nigga tried to really grab me. Really tried to grab me up. Wasn't happening. Bunch of other niggas jumped in, separated us. I got off them niggas. Said, yo, come outside. All right, because I'm not finna scrap you here in this restaurant. Said, come outside. I left immediately. I stood outside the window. Said, come on. Come on, pussy. Come on. He ain't come outside. He ain't want to come outside to play. I walked around the back, right? I went to the back exit. There's another window over there we can see inside. I gently tapped on the window. Said, come on. Come outside. Come, let's play. Right? You're not ducking this fade right now. Nigga did not want to come outside. Piss me off. Hate niggas like that, bro. They play all these psyop games. All this psychological warfare, right? Really trying to yam up niggas heads. Really, all they do is just talk. I should have just smacked this nigga, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push peace, right? I'm trying not to be an angry, violent type of person, because that's really not me. But when niggas like this act like this, it's like, yo, you really bringing a dark side up out of me. And y'all know I'm really a Catholic. I don't be on that type of time. But that's what was going on Saturday, and that's why I wasn't present on stream. So I'm extending my personal apologies to all you guys. Whenever I go out in the future, if I go out again, because man, niggas was just really tweaked out that night. And again, like I seen a lot of strange behavior. Private security, nice to have you in here. Says hello, my friend. We need some private security in the chat. So private security, you earned your spot. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, man, it was just a lot of weird behavior that night, and I had to do a deep dive, a real self-analysis, because I'm like, yo, I don't think I'm gonna go out no more. Like, it's too many niggas tweaking. Like, when I go out, I like to drink. You know what I'm saying? I hit my little vape, my little geek stick, and I'm cooling. All y'all other niggas is on bullshit. Like, real talk. Niggas is really on bullshit. And again, man, I hate bullies. After that, we left. Man, we got stuck in another city. I ain't get home till like 6:30. I'm like, yeah, this is dead. Like, my nigga, I'm a grown man. I got priorities. I was telling y'all niggas, yeah, I go out, I have some fun with y'all. But my nigga, it's Saturday night. I got church in the morning, bro. 8:15. Y'all think I'm finna miss church for y'all? Nah. And plus I got kids. I got priorities, all right? But more importantly, nigga, I got church. All right? I don't care how much partying and how much drinking and how much geeking up y'all get, bro. I'm going to church. All right, anyways, we're going to sidestep from that. Daniel, yo, what's good? Damn, Daniel. In the building. All right, so I'm chopping it up with the homies last night, right? This is really my guy. I know this nigga since like 4th grade, you feel me? And then my other homie, I met him in high school too. But for some reason, bro, and like a lot of my niggas, they be getting tangled up with the wrong type of women. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta leave these hoes alone. So this is for all y'all young gentlemen, all right, that have just entered into the dating scene, or that are starting to get real intimate with women, or interested in entering into a relationship with a young lady. Yo, bet this woman, okay? Bet her. You need to do some Chinese torture interrogation, waterboard this lady to get the information out of her. 90%, nah, scratch that. 99% of these females that y'all messing with are whores. Don't get involved with them, okay? Don't even sleep with them. It's not worth it, bro. I got too many homies that's already yammed up with the wrong women. And 9 times out of 10, half of these hoes be married. Bro, I'm like, yo, y'all can't married hoes. Like, yo, leave them alone. They really messing your life up, okay? So, whenever you meet a little fine shorty, little fine shit, bro, vet her. First off, if she got kids, dunzo, bro. Don't even start there, bro. That's gonna come with stepdaddy drama. Now you trying to be a dad to a kid that's not even yours, and that nigga like, man, F you, you not my dad. Gets no respect. Plus you gotta deal with baby dad drama, more family drama, right? And the whole time, Shorty probably still getting smashed out by the baby daddy. You guys gotta understand something, bro. If a shorty that you meet got a baby daddy or has been married, she is pretty much attached to that nigga for life, okay? That is his lemon squeeze. Don't matter if she got a new nigga. That nigga has access to the coochie pretty much anytime he want, right? Don't matter if you the new nigga for 5, 10, 15 years. That was her first, bro. That is her, the father of her children. That's always gonna hold a special place in her heart. And really, there's not much you can do to trump that. Okay. Every time y'all niggas get into it, she gonna slide right over to the ex-husband, or the baby daddy. That's just how the cookie crumble. So I would highly advise that y'all niggas do not deal with these married hoes, or these hoes that got kids. It's messy, it's trashy, and you just opening yourself up for a world filled with heartbreak. Also, you don't want to be dealing with no old hoes, bro. This is just simple math, okay? You didn't even need to, take algebra or trigonometry to really understand this concept. If you dealing with a young lady, you want her to be a young lady, okay? 24 years is the cutoff, okay? Between like 18 and 24. That's when you want to get your shorty. Anything after 24, she's expired. Spoiled goods, okay? It's like a gallon of milk just sitting in the middle of the road on a hot Arizona Tuesday, okay? I'm talking like 10:30 in the morning. I'm talking it's already 110 degrees outside. That milk is just sitting in there just churtling. Anything after age 25, don't touch it, bro. The older she is and the longer she has been single, this is simple mathematics, bro. The more veiny dicks she's been taking. I'm not trying to be Patrice O'Neal, bro. Okay. First off, I'm way more handsome than Patrice O'Neal. I'm not fat, and also Brody was swinging. Okay, that's weird. I ain't preaching nothing Patrice is saying. I'm really trying to tell the homies, yo, don't get involved with these hoes. They really evil. Also, don't put these hoes on a pedestal. I can understand a lot of y'all niggas, y'all weren't gamed up. Y'all ain't had no daddy. Y'all ain't had no older brother, no cousins, no uncles to really break this down, like how these females move. So y'all learned a lot of y'all information from like the media or like movies. And they always make women out to be like these little dainty angels, like so clean and nice and pleasant. My nigga, no. These hoes are really trifling. Okay, I'm not saying every single female is dirty and disgusting. but majority are. It's really hard to find good women out here nowadays. So when you meet these hoes, automatically assume that she's smashing 2 to 3 other niggas, bro, and that she got a roster. It really be like that out here. And I be trying to tell some of my niggas, bro, because they be in these same situations, bro, dealing with these evil women. I'm telling them, yo, leave these hoes alone. She lying to you, my nigga. You can't trust nothing she say. Cause look, if you already catch the hoe cheating, it's like this, all right? I'm gonna give you guys an example. Let's say you running a business, okay? And you hire Cuzzo. He working the register, right? And then you start checking the cameras. You see, oh, this nigga stole from me, right? You just find him one time, and you confront him. You gotta fire this nigga, bro. Because even though you only caught him one time, that's not his first time stealing from you. The same thing with these shorties. If you catch them cheating, that's not their first time cheating. She's been taking dick, bro. She just got caught this one time, and then now she gotta confess to something. And the thing is, even when she tell you, she's still lying. You can't trust these hoes, bro. She lying by omission because she gonna tell you just enough so that she can reel you back in. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna give you the whole truth. She's gonna tell you half truths. And then you gonna believe her like a dummy and then get back with her. Now, mind you, one of my niggas, he did get cheated on, okay? And his girl was super dirty, okay? I'm talking about straight dirt bag. Like, ugh. Like, I'm talking about she had random niggas in their home bed, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing extracurricular activities, of course, obviously. But then she had a newborn baby and had these random niggas holding a newborn baby. Like, bro, if I was really Brody and I found that out, I would have just Swiss cheesed everybody, bro. I don't care who in the house, man. Everybody getting bullet holes. Straight diabolical tip. And so, but the thing is, Shorty was so dirty with it, so loose with it. She would just go around telling everybody, like, oh yeah, my husband this, my husband that. So I was like, yo, me and her husband, we weren't really like, locked in. But I'm like, hey yo, you see what your shorty out here doing? I hit him up, really chopped it up with the homie. I'm like, yo, your wife is out here busting it open on primetime TV. Do you know about this? And you know what he said to me? He said, yeah. He said, I just caught her yesterday. I just seen the text messages. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, he knows. He knows. Now, fast forward, I believe he's still with Shorty, but that's because they got like 3 kids together. So when kids start getting thrown in the mix, if a shorty's really trash, I'm gonna tell all my niggas, yo, leave the hoe alone. Just kick her straight to the curb. But if there's kids involved, then I'm a bit hesitant because I'm like, you know what? Those kids actually need a mother and a father. And if you see that she is like willing to change or like her behavior has completely 180, then maybe, take a chance on her. Keep your eye on the hoe, okay? Watch her. Don't let her off the leash, all right? But also keep her close, all right? We keeping her like short leashed like this. Raider Garbage said, hey, yo, what's Gucci? You need better friends. I can't comment on that, all right? Here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? And I can't speak on all my guys, but I really chopped it up with the homie last night. I've been knowing this nigga since 3rd, 4th grade, and really this is the most innocent, most loving, most caring, wholesome person you ever meet in your life. When we was back in middle and high school, it was like 5 or 6 of us that used to run in this group. We was all on some bullshit. This homie right here, he was valedictorian, straight A student, go home, study. We were the ones who go to his house, pull him out the house, take him to parties with us. Be like, my nigga, like scar the boys, put the books away, okay? We about to go to the club. We was those type of niggas, and he was that type of nigga. Never had sex with a girl, because he was always telling us, yo, I'm waiting until I get married. Went to church every single Sunday. That's the type of dude this guy was. And so I respect that so much. That's why I got full love for him. But in a sense, we was all on demon time. He was on angelic time. So he won't really gamed up to, all these games that, the hoes be playing out here in these streets. And the homie got finessed. And he ain't had no big bro. He ain't had no cousins to really put him on like this female psychology about how they really move. And he drank the Kool-Aid and he believed the lies that all these movies be telling him that, yo, these women is really kosher. Put these women on a pedestal. You gotta be romantic. You gotta be chivalrous. Nah, F that. But yeah, he drank the Kool-Aid. A lot of my other homies drink the Kool-Aid too, and I'm like, yo, my nigga, lead a hoe. Anyways, back to the other homie here. I told the nigga his wife was cheating on him. He said, yo, I know. And then I was like, yo, okay, so what did she tell you? And he was like, I went through her phone. I seen the messages. I seen the pictures. I was like, okay. But did you know about this? And he was like, oh, nah. I didn't know she was getting slid. I'm like, yo. And that's the thing too, man. You really can't be sliding these hoes, okay? Interrogate the hoe. You feel me? Because once you get up in that coochie, okay? And I'm gonna be real with you. Once you've had a piece of that pie, you're blinded, okay? And all of the red flags that get waved after that, you're just gonna sideswipe them. Because that coochie is blinding, right? This is why before you slide a hoe, you get to know the hoe. Because there has been so many beautiful women that I've interacted with that I've just gotten to know for a week or two or a month. And after that period of time, I'm like, ugh. Yo, I would never slide you. She bad. She look good. Like, shorty looks so good. But inside, she's just empty, bro. She's just a disgusting human being. I'm just like, yo, that's how you move and operate. And 9 times out of 10, yo, you never want to go for the bad shorty. Even though she looks good, she done had 50,000 meats inside her because she got so many options. Shorty is ran through. She looked good, but that's the reality of it. And you know what I'm saying? You get with a shorty like that, she's just been given everything because of how good she looks. She's never had to work on cultivating a real personality, learning how to speak to people, right? She's not funny. And it usually comes with a big ego. She feels entitled because niggas just do stuff for her. Give her money, give her gifts, all because of how she looks. She's pretty much like a shell of a person. So you get with that type of person. Yeah, she looks good. The ass might be fat, but she sucks. She's a giant headache. And on top of that, sometimes the sex ain't even good. That's tough. That's tough. So you put in all this work to get bad little shorty, and yo, she looks good, like something straight off a magazine. You know, ass like a BBL, but all natural. You know what I'm saying? But then she's a dud inside, and the sex sucks. So what you doing with your life? Hallie Akbar says, "Free Israel." I don't know why y'all trying to get political, my boy, but yeah, we talking about real male-female dating dynamics right now. So, like I was saying, yo, you really, I care more about their boyfriend's feelings than they do is crazy. Yo, you giving like, it's giving real cuck behavior from you, Inspired Insomnia. I don't know what you be on. My friends call me disgusting evil hoe. Greta, you sound exactly like one of the females that we describing right now. And your name's Greta too. I don't know if we can trust anyone named Greta, because the only Greta I know is Greta Thunberg, and she really shisty with it. So I wouldn't trust no one with the name Greta. Don't be courting these old hoes, okay? Especially like if they divorced, bro. Just leave it alone. Cause there's a reason why the nigga left her. All right, mind you, maybe this is probably like 0.01% of all the women that got divorced is like they was really getting beat on and abused, type of stuff like that. Okay, maybe, but still, even dealing with that, that's gonna come with a lot of trauma. When you get with a shorty, you're not trying to be Mr. Guidance Counselor, okay? You're not trying to be young therapist in here. Get with someone that's healthy. Bet the hoe, okay? Make sure she ain't got no crazy, his prior history. Make sure, she not autistic. Make sure she not schizophrenic, bipolar, because you're just gonna be dealing with a lot of unnecessary chaos and drama. And I feel like a lot of y'all niggas, y'all really don't be thinking like that because y'all don't use your brain. Y'all use the other head. Okay? Really, start using your brain. Yes, Shorty looks good, but she's stupid. Yes, Shorty got some fat titties, but she's bipolar. Do you really want to deal with that? Yeah, Shorty looks good, but legally, on paper, if we going contractually, she's still married to a whole nother nigga. Why are you gonna get involved with that, bro? Y'all niggas really gotta think, man. Think this through. And also, let's say you really catch a shorty in a lie, right? You can't believe nothing she's saying after that, bro. It's just hogwash. If you catch her, and she start breaking down in tears, just keep it pushing, bro. I know it's gonna hurt. Holly Akbar, yo, why you coming in here talking about free Israel and you're not my only viewer, okay? There's two people right now, and it keep going up, okay? So I don't know what you want, Holly Akbar. See, look at this. It keep going up. Iwi came up in here and says, "Yo, what's Gucci?" All right. Iwi says, "Good morning, top of the morning." Yo, it's about to be midday in a couple minutes, in like an hour. But yeah. All right, so now we're gonna circle back to the beginning. I know we kind of jumping around from topic to topic, but that was a really pressing issue that I really had to get off my chest. Hello, Michael. Anyways, I know a lot of y'all niggas is young. I'm a grown man, okay? There's no way no one's gonna force me into doing something that I don't want to do. But I understand being young and being a teenager, you trying to find yourself, you trying to fit in, and you can fall into peer pressure very fast. I was on an outing, and I'll say a couple of acquaintances I knew, right, were talking about how we were going to engage in some activities once we get to this location. The way they phrased it, I thought these niggas was joking, right? Because that's something funny to say, right? What they said was like, "Yo, we're about to go to this club and we're gonna do a big bag of cocaine." Mind you, bro, I already told y'all niggas, no drugs in the chat, okay? No drugs in the chat. Don't be getting high and coming on stream. So if I'm telling you guys this, how that gonna make me look if I'm in here popping pills, taking acid, sniffing cocaine, smoking meth? How is that gonna look? That's gonna make me look like a hypocrite, bro. That's why I really be telling y'all, yo, don't do drugs, okay? And then in real life, the homies approach me and say, "Yo, trying to do a line." I'm like, my nigga, what? What? Y'all got me all the way muffed up, bro. Niggas was really like, "Yo, we finna get this popping." Now, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, all right, you know what? Y'all go ahead and do what you do, right? I ain't finna be sniffing no line. What I look like some fiend? Would this look like a Travis Scott concert? Like y'all got me tripped. Y'all really tweaked out here, all right? But you know what? Y'all are kosher. Go ahead and do what y'all do. I'ma just, you know, hit my geek stick. All right, I'ma just hit my vape like 2 times, and I'ma chill. But if y'all wanna go rail a couple lines, do that. Homie, like, yo, I uh, I got the, I got the goods, and we finna do these lines on this public bathroom toilet. First thought, okay, was my first thought was my first thought wasn't I'm not about to do cocaine. It was I'm not about to put my nose on this dirty ass bathroom toilet. What y'all niggas got going on? That was first thought. I'm not about to be doing cocaine out of this dirty ass bathroom in the middle of nowhere. Two, I'm not about to be doing cocaine at all. But number one was, yo, germs. What y'all niggas on? All right, this is real, like, neck scratcher, like, fiendish behavior. And I'm not trying to be out here in these streets like that. Like, I don't want to look like, I'm like really tweaked up. But I sat back and I analyzed that situation, and I'm like, dang, if it was like another nigga, like a younger nigga in my situation, that nigga would have folded, and he would have got pressured into, doing a couple lines against his will. I'm looking at these niggas, right? And I'm not like judging you because you do drugs or you do cocaine and stuff. I'm just not about to do that with you. But I'm just like, dang, now I'm good, but also I'm like, yo, what y'all niggas on, bro? Like, how is life going for y'all that y'all are at this point of doing coke in a dirty ass bathroom in the middle of nowhere? Like, you and your boys, y'all cool, but also it's like, yo, like, come to me and like really chop it up. Like, yo, what's going on in life? Like, nigga, you feeling all right? You having like dark thoughts? Your finances messed up, you're not in a good place, like, yo, come to me and like talk to me about this type of stuff. Because you really not moving properly in these streets if that's really what type of time you want. But still, I don't judge because I used to be on similar time. I won't sniffing no coke like that, but I was really geeked up out here in these streets. But none of that no more, okay? Gotta get your priorities straight. Niggas getting older, okay? Handle your business, take care of your responsibilities, go to work on time. All right, don't be staying up for 2, 3, 4 days, on a bender. That's really not kosher, bro. And you gotta think, bro. You always gotta think for the future, bro. And you know, keep your body in mind. Like, you only got one body. Take care of it, bro. But yeah. And another thing too is, like I was saying, if it was another nigga in the situation I was, that nigga definitely would have folded. Because a lot of y'all niggas have been raised to be people pleasers. And that's really gonna get you hurt in these streets, alright? A lot of niggas, they will see that. They will see that you're soft, that you're pussy, and they will take advantage of you. They will get all your money up off of you. They will manipulate you into doing shit that you don't want to do. So, my nigga, be kind to people, treat people with respect, but don't let niggas take advantage of you. We was standing, and here's how this goes, right? If there's a group of niggas, right, we all boys, and one of us don't have money, we'll just pay for you. And then the next time we go eat, you pay for us, all right? That's a very normal thing to do. So the homie was like, yo, I got this meal, okay? He paid for me, he paid for another homie. So, you order what you need. Get a drink, get a burger, get a coffee, get a sandwich. Cool. It was early, so I wanted some coffee. I drink coffee. The homie that was paying was like, yo, let's all go get coffee. All right, cool. The other homie that was with us, we ain't had no bread, was like, all right, yeah, but I don't want no coffee. I want to get a Red Bull. The other nigga was like, nah, you getting a coffee. I swear, yo, I turn, I look, I'm like, yo, you gonna let the nigga talk to you like that? Like, yeah, I know the nigga paying, but my nigga, speak up. You a grown man. Like, tell him what you want. If you don't want no coffee, don't drink no coffee. Bro, if you want a Red Bull, drink the Red Bull. Okay, who cares if it's like 7 in the morning, bro? You a grown man. Speak up. Like, that's what it really clicked for me. That yo, a lot of y'all parents raised y'all really to kiss niggas' asses, and when you go out here on the real world with that type of mindset, niggas will eat you up. This is a dog eat dog type of world. Now, I'm not saying be vicious out here and just pummel niggas over. But you got to be conscious of what's out here and what type of people are out here looking for easy prey. Like I said, be kind to people, treat people with respect, be nice, have manners. But at the same time, don't let people take advantage of your niceness and your kindness. Once you see that, immediately address it, cut them niggas off. Because once they see, oh, I can start taking from this nigga and he just gonna be nice, he just gonna be Joe, they ain't gonna stop. And that's really not a system that you wanna be a part of. But you gotta have some balls. You gotta, get some confidence from somewhere and really open your mouth and speak what's on your mind. Don't hold shit in. So after that weekend, after having all these conversations with the homies over these past couple of days, I realized that the root of all of this is that, you know, these people just need Jesus. That's it. They need to be more aware. They need to have more confidence in themselves. They need to have more respect for themselves. Learn to say no to a lot of people. And they need to really get God at the center of their life. Myself included too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be on bullshit. But I say all that to say, yo, y'all need Jesus, bro. You need God. You you need salvation. And the only way you can get salvation is through Jesus. It's through God's grace. It's through your faith in Jesus. It's by getting baptism. It's by staying in the church, by taking the Eucharist, going to confession, confessing your sins. It's by you showing that love to other people out in the world, doing good things for other people, and staying true to yourself, staying true on that path. Okay, really cleaning your life up, getting off of these drugs, stops messing with these whores. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get saved. I know some of my Protestant friends would disagree with me. They say, oh, nah, in order to get saved, you just got to believe in Jesus. But it's a bit of a process. It is believing in Jesus, confessing him with your mouth, believing in your heart that he died on the cross, rose again 3 days later, to save you from your sins. That is a key piece of it. But it's also getting dunked in that water, washing away your sins, regenerating you. It is a combination of God's grace, because without that, we wouldn't have nothing. And then it's about you staying in God's love, which is going to church, taking Eucharist, getting the real food from Jesus, going to confession, and then, being able to show other people that love that you got in your heart. But yeah, dang man, it feels like I've been yapping for like 2 hours, but it's only been 45 minutes. Uh, so you guys, that was my TED talk. Hope you guys like that. Go ahead, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Go ahead and send in that tuition, bro. Hit them soups, you know what I'm saying? We finna cook some glizzies today, so I gotta hit the store. I need to get some charcoal, and then I gotta eat some more breakfast. We got too much food in here, man. And the people up in the crib, bro, they eat like birds. All right, you guys. So, another thing I wanted to tell y'all. I got an OnlyFans, and on my OnlyFans, I put the method on how you can really run up a bag, get some money. Okay, and I was gonna tell you guys how exactly I ran it up. You know, being able to be financially free, not have to go to college, get a degree, and do all of this through YouTube and like live streaming. I thought, right, I was this close to cracking the system, and I was gonna release that method for you guys because I know everyone's looking, yo, how do I get some money? How do I get rich? So this was my idea, okay? I'm like, listen, through this YouTube, through this live stream, right? You can get paid if people, send you money, right? Through super chats, super stickers. But more importantly, like the numbers, if you're able to get like thousands and thousands of people into your chat, you can just run up a bag through the ad revenue because they run ads, if people come and, watch your stream back on the replay. So how do you get more people in the stream? Like right now, we got zero. Now, something was weird about this stream earlier. Like the numbers was just tweaking. They was going crazy. They was like up, down, up, left, right. So I don't know. I haven't cracked the code on it yet. But it was 1 week that my numbers was doing. They was going mad, and I was experimenting with like different titles that I would get from AI. So for a period of time, I was having AI like create all of my titles, and then I would put them, in the stream, start the stream. I wait like a minute, and then immediately, boom, 20 people would jump in the live, all from the AI created titles. Now, after that, I just randomly decided to come up with my own titles. So for this whole like week run, right? It was about 5 to 6 days. I started titling my streams TikTok, right? And so I put TikTok, TikTok one, TikTok stream, something like that. And then my numbers went insane. They were just flooded with like dozens and dozens and like hundreds of people. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. Because at the end of the stream, I'm getting a solid like 3,000 to 5,000 people to come into the chat. With this, you can start to generate some sort of, you know, money, right? The train is slowly starting to roll. You got motion at that point. If you're consistently getting like 4,000, 5,000 people every single stream. However, this was not the method. It was just a glitch in the system. So I was this close, right, to like going and making this whole like tutorial and like, oh yo, this is how you do it. This is how you run it, really run it up. But as I kept using that same title, I realized, oh yeah, that's not the way, because I would put like, oh, like TikTok 5, and then nothing would happen. Like, it'd be like no one in the stream. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's a combination of the algorithm. It's a combination of the title, what it is, what you're titling it. But also, it's like if the algorithm sees that you're just constantly doing the same thing over and over, it's not gonna make that stream or that video a priority for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta go to YouTube headquarters and find a nigga that works on the algorithm and tell him to give me the cheat codes. Perhaps that's the method. But yep. All right, it's 50 right now. All right, yeah, we're gonna kill stream. We'll be back on probably a little bit later today because we got some stuff that we could do. All right, so with that, go do something with your lives. Yes, sir, ski.